right, everybody, welcome back to all of the Shadowverse fans out there. Today we are doing more Take Two action. All right, I gotta start getting some pretty nice win streaks here. All right, here it comes, everybody. All right, flashing on the screen, Amelia and Gildaria, Quote and Anna and Greya. Oh my god, is the game having pitting on me? Well, we're going to be taking one of those two, and since Swordcraft is very likely to be the best class, I think we can pretty safely pick Swordcraft. Gildaria is probably the best. Runecraft, I would potentially probably play my first Runecraft if it wasn't for the fact that Swordcraft was so strong. But everybody, I'm ready to actually start getting some nice win streaks here, and not just some win streaks, but a 7-win run here. As always, I'm going to talk through all my picks and the games here. Centaur Centurion, I'm kind of feeling like maybe you kind of go for one copy in each deck. Okay, Ernesta Peacekeeper. I need to remind myself what one actually does. Okay, yeah, I remember now from when this set came out. Or actually, this was in the base set, right? I remember thinking this was actually going to be pretty good when I first started playing the game, pairing it up with that 5-drop. I wonder how this will be. There is quite a bit of stuff that can let you have a pretty decent sized board, but you know, if you don't have a board, then it doesn't really do a whole lot. Ignominious Samurai has been really surprising me as to how good it's been in this format, and I do think you need one Centaur Centurion probably in your deck, so I could go ahead and take that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. All right, this Ancestral Crown, this one I feel like is going to be one of the more difficult ones for me to judge, to be honest. In Swordcraft, do already have the 6-drop. Royal Coachwoman, I think, is a pretty good 2-drop, right? It's a 1-2, and it gives you a 1-1. So it's basically fine. Iron Crown Majesty, I think, is quite good. Rusty. Now, this one is basically not going to do much at all, unless you actually get other ones. Even then, I was never impressed by this guy. I played it in the default deck a lot when I first started. Since I don't really have stuff to pair with the Ancestral Crown yet, I'm gonna just take these ones on the right. And as soon as I say that, then a Goblin Foray, and an Ignominious Samurai. So now I actually kind of wish I had that. I will go ahead and go with the 2 on the left. And if I get offered another one of those Silver Crowns, I think I will take it. And literally, as I said that, could it be paired with a better one? And the stuff on the right is basically not that interesting or good at all. So we're going to get some experience now with that finally. And I've been still thinking this Night Shadow Ninja Master is probably pretty decently solid. And this card's just kind of okay, normal, fine, whatever. Okay, I think the next one's going to be our gold pick, right? Oh my god, Geno and Amalia. I think it's probably the best 2 gold card package you can get in this game. Everybody, if I can't win here, man, I don't know. Am I going to have to just call it and quit playing? All right, these ones, Arms Peddler, I was never really impressed by. Sarah Lucrative Deal, I'm not really super impressed, so I think it's time to go ahead and do a redraw here. And I feel like you almost always get, yeah, at least like 1 silver, some golds, things like that. Okay, the Goblin Foray could potentially pair well with that 4-drop silver that we played. Luminous Lance Trooper and Prim, probably 2 of the best 2-drops in the game, probably both of them. Rack here gets to draw you a spell. Do I have any spells yet? I think it's Iron Crown Majesty, is that a spell? I think that's spell, right? Oh, and Goblin Foray, so yeah, I've got 2 spells, so I think either way is fine. We will do, I always want to do a little bit of testing, so I'm going to take the Goblin Foray because we do have that 4-drop silver, and I'm not going to take a second one. These 2 on the left are insane. I still think this Band of the Battle Princess is going to be super strong, everybody. All right, don't really need another Centaur Centurion. This Lorala, I think, is probably fine, honestly, and the Way of the Maid, yeah, I think Way of the Maid is going to be okay. Is 2 Centaur Centurion too many, y'all, in a Take Two? I wonder. I think 1 is probably going to be the right number. Once again, still think Band of the Battle Princess is pretty strong. This Luminous Commander, I wasn't really impressed by it last time I played Swordcraft, but I do like that spell. We've got only a couple picks left, so we're going to be ready to redraw on some bronzes pretty much whenever. And you know what? I think I'm fine with this one. We've only got 2 bronze picks left. And okay, everybody, Band of the Battle Princesses. We are gonna find out if it's any good or not. The other card's just kind of whatever. And another silver here. I guess it's gonna be the one on the left. Adventurers Guild is pretty bad, right? Fanfare, draw a follower, destroy it, and give somebody rush. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, we have a lot of good followers in our deck. I'd get a Rusty, which could pair with the other one. Give them Storm. You know, this could be fun in Take Two. Try to get like 4 of these Rust Tricksters. Boy, what do I take here? I'm gonna go with the left. Not totally sure if that was right or not. And all right, Goblin Foray. Oh boy, I probably went a little bit too ridiculous mode here. Oh my god, another Gildaria and another Amalia. I mean, come on, everybody, this has got to be strong. All right, match 1 going up against Swordcraft here. All right, shocking no one. We have a mirror match right off the bat. I've got a lot of 3-drops here. I'm going second, so I can coin into a 3-drop. I am wondering how good this Goblin Foray is going to be by itself. By itself, I don't know that it's that great, and we definitely don't need 2 3-drops, so which one's better here? 2 and a 1. This one gives a 1. I think the 3-drop spell is better, right? This one's, yeah, it's just better, right? So likely we'll coin into that. Oh boy, okay, well, we got plenty of early stuff, but in theory, it's possible we could kind of run out of gas eventually. All right, the Gildaria is going to be very nice. I could actually coin into the Prim and then next turn play the 3/3 and attack into the 1/1. I'm actually thinking about doing that. Is that just like totally wrong? If they have the 2/1 that kills everything, it would pretty rough on me. All right, everybody, I'm doing it. The only thing that just totally wrecks me is that 2/1, and other than that, that would be pretty much okay. Okay, there's the Snowy Squirrel. Yeah, I was a little bit worried here that they're kind of aggro on me pretty good, but this Nonja is going to be a 3/3 against their 2/1. I don't know that they can necessarily have a lot of great options there. We can take out the 1/1. They're kind of maybe kind of aggroing us down a tiny bit here with strong early game starts. And then this next turn we've got some pretty good options. This is going to be really good. We get to actually buff it. God, this Band of the Battle Prince is probably also going to be insane. To actually buff it by 1, yeah, this is going to be huge, isn't it? Oh my gosh. All right. I think this is going about as well as it can go, right? Got a lot of very strong cards in my deck. Let's draw a couple this match. You know what? Oh, there it is. There's the Band of the Battle Prince. I told y'all it's crazy strong. Oh my god, we got 2 of them now. This Rusty Luxcar Trickster, I already kind of got, everybody. If I had a second one in my deck, I'm going to have to remember that, make sure for the future. All right, I don't really want them evolving this Shinobi Squirrel, so I think I'm going to play one of these 2, and then you go ahead and get an evolution. The question is, what do I want to do here? They're going to have 5 mana next turn. Probably maybe that silver 5 drop. We'll have the Band of the Battle Princesses. I'm going to try this Iron Crown Majesty, I think. Make 2 guys. We'll use the 1/1 here to go ahead and take out the 2/1. That'll leave us with 2 guys on board. And we'll see how this goes. I do feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a sense of the kind of good, better Swordcraft cards to be choosing. Not exactly rocket science, everybody, but oh my god, we got 2 Gildars. Can we win, everybody? Can I finally get a win? How can I misplay this? I don't know. All I really got is just either a 2/1, either a 2/2 and 1/1, or a 3/3. I think the 3/3 is probably fine. I don't know that there would be a huge difference there. The Iron Crown Majesty, in theory, maybe it could somehow be comboed with a Gildaria, I guess. All right, that should be fine. And I think we can actually just regular evolve a Gildaria. It's going to be really good. By the way, how do I get to see? Oh, okay. It shows me the rally count. It's the first time I've used that. 6 out of 20 so far. All right. So I can actually just do a regular evolve on a Gildaria, and it just basically wipes my opponent's board out. I am okay with that. I do want to keep back probably one of the Gildarias because it's going to be really... It's almost kind of, this is honestly, it's almost kind of wasting this realistically. These should probably be kind of saved for, you know, when they play out a big board, big something or other. Lucrative Deal's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. Probably going to have to waste an evolution this turn, I'm guessing. Our hand is absolutely stacked. I think this is going to be a win, everybody, finally. Oh my god, Geno's ridiculous. All right, finally, we got the just pure OP deck here. Oh man, and we get to do this +1/+1. I think I'm going to do the Lurala and the +1/+1 on everybody, and then just go for the win here, I think, honestly. Pretty much start smashing face. Oh my god, that kills that. This is just absolutely ridiculous. My opponent wouldn't be surprised to see them concede here, and I don't really see how we can lose here. I'm sure it's possible, but I think it's going to be on to the next one with a W here. Okay, there's the Amalia. That's a full board clear. Geno is going to take care of that one. Geno is just so ridiculously... Everybody, are we going to have to go ahead and call it that Sword is basically kind of broken? Why didn't they attack in? It's kind of a mistake, right? Actually just me win potentially here. If I do the Band of Battle Princesses, as long as one okay, yeah, I can play 2 of these and it's guaranteed to kill everything off, right? If I'm not mistaken, let me make sure here. I could also Gildaria, do 1 in, that's a guaranteed kill, so we'll just do it that way. Where's that at 11 out of 20? Let me just double check and make sure, everybody. I'm gonna get a win here. Yep, that kills the 2, and then it'll put this to a, yep, that does it. All right. Sometimes you get double Gildaria'd, and sometimes you're the one with the 2 Gildarias, and you get to absolutely annihilate your opponent like that. Sorry. Welcome to my world. All right, going into the second match. Big surprise, shocking no one. We are up against Swordcraft again. We are 1-0. I've got a 1-drop, 2-drop, Amalia. I'm kind of starting to think maybe you keep more of these just really OP cards. I mean, Gildaria, obviously, like you just pretty much always keep them in your opening hand. Amalia is an 8-drop. I don't know if we can 8-drop in our opening hand. I don't know. I think feels wrong about that. And Goblin Foray, while good, I don't really have the card that pairs well with it. I'm not sure if it's like that good enough. Those cards, on the other hand, quite good. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about some of my thoughts just in general while we're going through here about Take Two, just in general. You know, is it skill-based? Is it luck-based? What's going on? One thing, oh my gosh, it's so good. This card is going to be excellent in Take Two anyways, and it's a good thing they used it that turn instead of using it on the turn that I put the prim out there. I will say this about just Shadowverse in general. It does kind of feel like a game where people are basically just kind of mashing the best cards against each other in the deck. All right, what do I want to do here? Do I want to get that Nonja in there? I think I am going to do that. Probably going to save this play point to get into 6 and evolve a Gildaria. Pretty insane play. We could also keep this 1-1 back, but I don't think so. Let's see, they're going to have 4 next turn. I think this is pretty good, right? Yeah, let's try it. All right, it doesn't matter which one of these we kill. I do feel like Shadowverse, just the game in general, like a lot of the time, you know, oh, okay, they got, okay, Ancestral Crown, what's coming down next turn? Oh man, this Gildaria, they're going to be very unhappy. I have a strong feeling when this Gildaria make your end turn. What do we want to do here? We have the Maiden, select a card in your hand, return it to deck and draw 2. I could get rid of the Rusty. I also get rid of the Div Deal. Well, I'm fine just playing the Rusty this turn. Go ahead and do that, and I'm fine with this. When I get to boost out the Gildaria next turn, I think my opponent's going to be quite unhappy because they're probably going to play a Magus this turn, I'll bet you. There it is, everybody. I can see the future. Wait a second, though. This actually is not as good as I was hoping, though, because I only deal 2 to everything. This is actually really strong. Okay, well, so far, my experience so far with Ancestral Crown is it's super strong. We got a regular. Oh, they don't. Wow. Regular evolution with no attack. That's kind of strange, right? Amelia is going to be way better super evolved. Gildaria. I mean, it's going to be Gildaria, obviously, here. Like no way we're not going to do this. It is nowhere near as good. If they hadn't had this Ancestral Crown, and by the way, was I not thinking about that? The fact that the Ancestral Crown was going to kind of negate my Gildaria, but there wasn't really anything we could do about it one way or another anyways. But okay, so the 2/2s are going to trade with off with these guys, I believe, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, probably leave this 3/1 back. So I guess we will go the 3 into here, do this, and then that, I guess, which is still a really strong board, I think, right? And the fact that we've got this Gildaria out, oh my god, we could Goblin Foray to wipe their board if they don't evolve. They've only got the regular evolution. I'm still, oh, darn. Oh, wait, I had the blocker. Oh my god, everybody, is this gonna be, they're gonna evolve, obviously. If they don't evolve, it would be a huge mistake. Man, wow, look at how strong that is, right? We are going to lose. Oh my god, we're actually gonna lose this. Oh my god, the so OP. Double Magus in a row with that. Man, it's just basically broken at that point. I think I'm going to actually play this Geno this turn. Gets to kill 2 of these, and then we'll have the Amelia follow up potentially next turn. Yep, I don't think we have a choice. I may even do a regular evolution of one of the 1/1s just to clear their board off. I'm pretty sure I am actually gonna do that. Let's think about this. Do I evolve? Yeah, I guess I'll evolve. We're kind of on the back foot at this point. Unfortunately, because, I mean, they've just had like the... Is that the strongest turn 4, 5, and 6 in Take Two? Is this followed up with 2 Maguses? Crazy. All right. Ignominious Samurais. Okay, this is pretty good for us, actually. We needed our opponent to actually have a turn like that that wasn't just totally busted. Am I going to be able to combo this Amelia into a Goblin Foray? It's not going to be OP or anything like that, but I think maybe we just go ahead and do a Goblin Foray this turn. Let's think about this. It's going to recover 3. So if we did it right now, we'd have 4. Next turn we can do it and we'll have 5. And so, yeah, we are going to do that. No, the first thing, though, is I do actually get to do the Way of the Maiden. Do that first. Get rid of the lucrative deal. Oh, baby. Oh my god, everybody. Next turn, we've got the Amelia. We'll have 8 mana. Play for 6, we'll have 2. We get the 5 for the Luminous Magus. Oh my god, everybody. We might be checkmating our opponent next turn. We've got the checkmate. We have it. We have the Exodia. We have Exodia in our hand. They finally lost that. They'll probably have like an Amelia or some crazy card this turn, but everybody, we have Exodia. And our opponents might be kind of stumbling a little bit here. Okay, they've got Gildaria. They have Gildaria, but we have Exodia. Gildaria goes up to a 7/7. This will be a 7/7. You may have Gildaria, one of the best cards in the Take-Two format, probably, but we happen to have Exodia. Exodia cannot be defeated. It is a guaranteed win. Here we go, baby. Oh, man. This is Exodia, right? And Take-Two, this is the best, right? It's like basically the best thing you can possibly play in Take-Two, isn't it? On turn 8, you gotta feel dirty when you play this, I think. I'm honestly wondering right now if there's literally anything in the game that Swordcraft could have here. I guess it would be another... Are you kidding me? I was just gonna say it would be another Gildaria, 2 in a row. Oh my god, everybody. What is this game that we're playing right now? What is this game? Has anybody been watching through these that I've been releasing these? This is just, oh my god, this is just, my opponent, why are they thinking so long? God, do they have like a +1/+1 in hand or something? Okay, it's pretty good. God, 2 Gildarias in a row. Oh god, everybody. Can I be upset about this, everyone? Like, what else can I do? I don't know what else I could do. I played Exodia. What else can I do? Man, I actually even have a decent amount of stuff in my deck. Like the band of the battle princesses would have actually let me keep fighting here. Amalia would have let me keep fighting, but I just didn't get any of it because Ignominious Samurai is going to kill the 7/7, but we didn't get any of that stuff. So what on earth are we going to do instead? I think I have to lucrative deal at this point. I'm in a really rough position. Are you kidding me, everybody? Kidding me, everybody? This is insanity. This is Sparta. This everybody. Oh god, I guess I should have put this out maybe already. What is this? This is Sparta. This is the craziest match I'm ever going to play in Take-Two. I already released a video saying that, but everybody... And they got the owlbear. Everybody, this is, in fact, the most insane match I'm ever going to play. An owlbear! 2 Gildarias into an owlbear? What? Oh. Is anybody kind of... What's... Y'all, I don't even know what to... I don't even know what to say about Take-Two at this point, to be honest. I mean, God, finally, luck was on our side. Didn't I say that 1 Centaur Centurion is probably pretty good? They could have actually... No, actually, I don't think they could have killed us. They didn't really have any options left, but... Oh my god, everybody. Okay, this is actually, in fact, that was the craziest match I'm going to ever have. All right, ranking up, baby. C2. All right, everybody. I am feeling it. We are 2-0. Up in round 3 here. We're up against Swordcraft. Oh, I didn't know you could get 30. When did I get 30 RPs? Thought it went up 100 at a time. All right, Band of the Battle Princess. I think it's really good. We don't need the Centaur Centurion in our opening hand. Yeah, everything else here is pretty much okay. Ignominious Samurai. I mean, maybe it was a mistake. I mean, we're going to be playing against so much of 1/1s and fairies and stuff, including that 1/1, for example. It doesn't really do anything. You know what? I guess I should have shipped back the Ignominious Samurai, probably. All right, most likely next turn I'm going to play the Iron Crown Majesty, I think. Yeah, look good. Followed up by an Ian. I think it's looking pretty good. I've got 2 mana here. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and do it. Everybody, that last match, I mean, all right, I'm doing it, everybody. I'm sorry. I got to release another video. Most insane match I'm ever going to play in Take-Two ever. That was just, y'all saw it. You got to agree with me, I think, right? Okay, I think +1/+1 is actually quite good on both of them. Ian is also pretty much just as good. They could have a Cynthia next turn. Cynthia would make 2 1/1s. So what is better here? I could also just play another. Ian's. I really couldn't decide there, honestly. Like, this protects them from the fairies, so if they don't have Cynthia, or actually even, yeah, if they have Cynthia, then not bad. If you've unlocked Super Evolution. I don't have enough experience in Ignominious Samurai. Okay, wow. Our Iron Crown Majesty quite good here. Everybody can get +1/+1. Man, real good, isn't it? Gonna get a whole lot better Goblin Foray coming out next turn, potentially. Or Luminous Magus. Then we still have the +1/+1. Could also just Band of the Battle Princesses here to kill both. Once again, I'm really not sure, honestly, here. I think I'm gonna go for this. This could be a mistake because I could get held back, but... Alright, so one of these... Oh my gosh, you know what? Maybe we just start going face here already. This is 9 damage to the face. Pretty massive. What if we go face, what potentially happens? I guess they could have that 5 drop, which would be really good against us, honestly, no matter what. So, I'm gonna... Oh, this could be a mistake, everybody. That 5-drop also, I mean, it's just always going to be the best card in Forestcraft no matter what. Glade or whatever it's called. Okay, they didn't have it. Oh, Cynthia. We got Cynthia. Cynthia's always really good. We are going to end up Luminous Magazine, I have a strong feeling. Actually, you know what? Maybe we could also Gildaria as well, but Gildaria, their board's relatively getting cleared out. Oh, well, we can't Gildaria actually anyway, so all right with the Luminous Maga thing. Yep, let's do it. Do that. Got all these 2/2s. I'm gonna just take out their fairy actually. Do that. Theirs is already evolved. I think it's going to have to attack in one of our 2/2s. This is pretty strong. Titania plus Godwood Staff. I'm really curious how Forestcraft's going to do in Take 2. Continuous draw off of the Godwood Staff. So Godwood Staff's going to be fantastic probably. Cynthia's going to be fantastic. Of course, if they didn't have the Titania, I don't know that this Godwood would be really so good here. But the problem with Forestcraft is just going to be the average card strength. It's just not there for Forestcraft. I think the average card strength, you know, on the other hand, let me look at my average card strength. And I mean, everybody knows this, but you know, I still wonder if I should have went face that time. Gildaria here is absolutely ridiculously good. Could also get one of these Goblin Foray out, because I feel like I'm losing too much value with the Gildaria if I'm not like wiping a pretty strong board. And that reason, and also the Goblin Forays let me get this rally count up. After I play 2, this is already going to be at a 17, or oh well, no, it won't be at a 17. They've got that stuff. 2 2/2s. I think we can get this up naturally. 11. One more Goblin Foray is going to get it down up to a 16. So we are going to actually get to do the natural, the natty it. We're going to get to natty it. It's going to be interesting to see how this match plays out here. Maybe Goblin Foray's not so great. I mean, it's fine. I don't know. It's a bronze. You know, I guess in Swordcraft, this probably will be halfway decent. All right, there's the Glade. I still think Glade is just one of the best cards just in the game, straight up. So it's going to be insane in Take 2, I'm quite certain. We are going to get to kill it with the Ignominious Samurai here, I think, probably. Band of Battle Princesses is not really what I want to be using to... Okay, she's got 2 1/1s. I'll let him have the 2/1, pretty sure here. So, yeah, this is actually pretty good, I think, actually, here. We do this, kills that, and then we get to go ahead and get this out. Where's Gildaria at? 17 out of 20. I am going to need to draw just like a little bit more something. I wonder if we could run my opponent's deck out. That'd be pretty hilarious. My opponent taking quite a long time to think. Whoa. Okay, that's really strong. Dwarven Mallet Man's probably gonna be really strong in this particular format. All right, where's the Gildaria at? 17 out of 20. So I actually have to use it here this turn. Band of Battle Princesses is kind of too spread out. Well, that's unfortunate. Couldn't quite get it nattied, or okay, yeah, couldn't natty it. Clear their board. All they've got left is 1 Super Evolution, but they're gonna just always have this kind of permanent hand there. Is there any reason to keep the Luminous Commander in my hand? I think there actually is, because I've got that 2-mana spell, which I don't think I've cast yet. My opponent's got... Uh-oh, everybody. They finally got the inevitability on us where we may lose now. Finally, it's looking like, because they get to finally start going... They've got the inevitability. They've got the combo. They've got the Aria and the Titania combo. All right, they're using it all. Kill my board so far. 2 mana left, probably 2 more fairies. Hit face. We've got the Band of the Battle Princesses. I still never seen what happens when you actually deck out. Oh my god. Everybody, we needed to go face in this game. Why didn't I attack the face? I'm an idiot. Why didn't I attack their face when I had the chance? All right, well, I got to get rid of their board here. Luminous Commander, useless. Dang it, everybody. I had a chance to go face. They would have been at 10. I would have literally beat them with the darn Centaur Centurion. I'm an idiot. Could have won. That was this game, right? Wait. Okay, yeah. Well, I still would have won because I'd had him last turn. Oh my god, is it possible that this card, Deepwood Fairy Beast, could somehow make Forestcraft good? I mean, they're beating me. I don't know. They're good. The deck's good enough to beat me, at least. And all the Battle Princesses. Once again, it's going to be really good here. Goblin Foray also may not be half bad. All right, we're drawing through our deck. We've got 2 draw spells, I think, left also in our deck. Our opponent's running out of juice here, actually. They have no super evolutions. What can they do? Ooh, man, that's strong. Well, everybody, this is what a good Swordcraft deck looks like, because my opponent also has quite a good winning record. Oh, they got it back into their hand. Wow, that is very strong. Geno is going to be absolutely insane here. Luminous will just always keep dying to the Mallet Man. All right, Mallet Man's they're gonna get the hit for one and another one and Mallet Man me, but there's nothing I can do about it. Everybody, we're decking them out, but we're at 9, so I wonder if they got a Roach also, by the way. We can't. The Mallet Man. Oh my god. All right, this is how you win with Swordcraft, apparently. They can even bounce it back to their hand with the Godwoods. Oh my god, you just Mallet Man every turn. Oh my god. They've got like the combo. They have the Exodia, actually. I thought we had the Exodia, but they actually have the Exodia. They got the Mallet Man back in their hand again. Again, nothing I can really do about it. They get to, yep. I don't think there's anything, and we're sitting here playing crazy strong cards every turn, and still not gonna get us there. What a shame, really. What a shame, because if I had just gotten that damage in at the beginning of the game, I guess I made a huge screw up. Everybody, they're gonna be out of cards in their deck. Actually, we're at 4 though. There's no way to hold it off. They can just bounce the. They didn't bounce the 5/5 back to the hand. We got the Gildaria. Problem is, they've got too many fairies, probably, and so I don't think we can actually win at the point. Man, that was close. In fact, we got 6 plus 7 plus 3. We got 16 that we can deal them. Oh, man, darn. I think they're going to have enough fairies to go face. My opponent made a huge mistake. They needed to bounce that 5/5 back to their hand with the Godwood Staff, right? This does this. Didn't matter one way or another with the Luminous Commander. I'll go ahead and play it now. I guess it was smart for me to keep that in my hand, though, actually. Oh, wait a second. We have... Hold on. Wait, why does this have... Oh, wait, what does that do? Oh my god, I won! Wait, why does that have... Oh, because of the Amalia? Oh my god, I won, everybody. Undefeated, baby! 3 matches! Oh, I got a win streak bonus. That's why I'm getting. Everybody, tune in next time. We are ending it here. We're pausing this. Undefeated 3-0. Tune back in. Again, this was just some of the craziest matches you're ever going to see, I feel like, right, in Take-Two. We'll come back in the next video and continue this run. That was absolutely insane bonkers. Holy moly. Consider subscribing if you made it this far and you enjoy this content. I'm going to bring you lots more Take-Two action. Hit a like on the video, and you can comment if you want and all that jazz. See you next time.